Hello friends of Pioneer Elementary. In this video, we're going to talk about the production of S and Z. So both of these sounds, S and Z, are produced the same except for one difference. That one difference is voicing. So if we put our hand here and we produce an S sound, S, we feel no vibration. By feeling no vibration here, we know that that is a quiet or voiceless sound. If we produce a Z sound, Z, we feel vibration here. That lets us know that it's a noisy sound, it's a voiced sound. So let's focus on how we actually produce this sound using our mouth. So we want to focus on our tongue tip. We want to put our tongue tip right behind our front teeth in an area called the alveolar ridge area. And there you'll feel some bumpiness. You want to put your tongue right on there. And you want to blow out air. Now we have to be careful on how we blow out our air, but let's practice first. So I want the S sound or Z sound to sound like this. S or Z. On both of those, my tongue was behind my two front teeth. Now, a lot of common mistakes happen when we have either a frontal lisp or a lateral lisp. A frontal lisp will look and sound like this. Very close, or if not exactly, a TH sound. We do not want to produce a TH sound when we are focusing on our S and Z sounds. So, you want to pull your tongue back until it is behind your front teeth, and you want to then make a clear S and Z sound. Now, I also said a lateral lisp. A lateral lisp is when our tongue is in the correct placement, but our airstream is flowing out from the sides of our mouth. So it'll sound a little bit like that is not what we want to produce. If we are producing, you'll feel air coming out of your sides, and you're going to want to practice moving that airflow until it comes out of the front as such. So I have here some words that I want to practice. Whenever we practice a sound, it can either be in the initial position of a word, the medial position of a word, or the final position of a word. So let's practice some. So here is a picture of a sailboat. Let's practice sailboat. Sailboat, 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 sailboat. One of those was not correct, and if you listen closely, it was produced with a frontal lisp. Now we have ice cream. Let's practice saying ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Did you hear a frontal lisp or a lateral lisp? Or were they all clear? And then we have our word with the S in the final position. We have mouse. Let's practice mouse. Mouse, 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 mouse. When I was doing these, you might have heard a lateral lisp S. So let's recap. When we produce an S sound, our tongue tip is behind our front teeth where we feel bumpiness, the alveolar ridge, and then we blow. And depending on what sound we want to do, we'll either have our vocal folds vibrating or our neck vibrating, or we won't. So if it's an S, it's going to be S. If it's a Z, it's going to be Z.